What's up, guys? Welcome to another bracket prediction video. This week is week 3, and we are down to 6 teams. As you can see, RHCP, led by Spree, has been eliminated, as well as KGB, led by Baker's Dozen, has also been eliminated. And looking at the teams, the only thing that's really changed is Dancing Chipmunks have taken on I am actually don't know how to pronounce that. I am a Nudo. Just gonna say that. And he's replacing Kazoo. So we will see how he performs this week. Going on to some stats to keep an eye on as we go into this week. Kricken was named Week 2 MVP for shutting down KGB's offense. Mad Mardigan was Week 1's MVP. Colossus really struggled in Week 2 or last week, going quadruple negative the first game and nearly double negative the second game. He's a third round pick, so he's really expected to perform better than that, and he usually does. So that was a bit of a surprise. Qui-Gon's legal team, Fear No One, Loaded Diapers, and BBB all had high kill games, with each averaging around 110 kills per game. Dancing Chipmunks and Reckoning fell behind in that area, only averaging 72 and 89 kills per game respectively. BBB had the highest winners final pod differential of any team, with a differential of 8. Loaded Diapers, on the other hand, had the lowest winners differential, with a final differential of 0, meaning that in their game versus Evan 1, they had they ended up claiming the exact same number of pods. So some stats to watch going into specifically the winners bracket final. Across all their games throughout this season, both teams have averaged 6,700 points per player per game. And the fact that they're exactly the same indicates that the competition should be extremely close. Swaggy demonstrated how important he is to his team last week when he struggled. His team struggled, and his personal comeback in kills resulted in a comeback from a 1-4 deficit versus Vitality's team. In contrast, Mad Mardigan was at the bottom of his team versus Dancing Chipmunks, but Reckoning still managed to pull off a 5-1 victory. So I think that shows that maybe Swaggy is more important to his team than Mad Mardigan, indicating that there are other people on Mad Mardigan's team that can carry for him if he's not doing as well. Now, given that fact, I'm going to say for the winners bracket final, Reckoning will take that game. And I would like to say that really we're down to very good teams, and I think every team right now has the potential to win the grand final at their best. These are all really, really good teams, and I don't want to say that any of these are bad teams. So any of these can win, but I do think that Reckoning is favored in the winner bracket final, so I'm going to say they take that. Now on to Fear No One versus Battlebug Bombers. Again, I think Battlebug Bombers has had the more consistent performance. Obviously, we saw Fear No One do very well versus Loaded Diapers, and they really put up a fight. But I do think Battlebug Bombers is better than Loaded Diaper, and the fact that Fear No One lost to Loaded Diapers indicates that Fear No One will lose to Battlebug Bombers, although it is possible that there could be an upset there. Now for Dancing Chipmunks versus Qui-Gon's legal team. I previously said that Dancing Chipmunks would take that one. However, given Colossus' performance last week, if that keeps up, then I definitely think Qui-Gon's legal team will take that victory. But there's always the chance that he can step it up, and if he does, then it'll be a very close game, and it's quite possible that Dancing Chipmunks will take that game. Now for Battlebug Bombers versus Qui-Gon's legal team. This would be a very competitive match, especially if Qui-Gon's legal team can perform to their full potential. But I do think Battle of Bombers has the more experienced players, the more balanced team overall, and the more consistent performance. So I think they're favored in that matchup and would win that game going on to face Loaded Diaper in the losers bracket final. And again, I do think, even though Loaded Diver is a very good team, I think Battlebug Bomber is the better team, and that's reflected in Qui-Gon's power rankings, which came out earlier in the day. And he said that the top two teams are Battlebug Bombers and Reckoning, and I think I agree with him. And so I think Battlebug Bomber would take that match, sending them to the grand final, making the grand final Battlebug Bombers versus the Reckoning. And I don't have any predictions for that. That would be a very close match, as was proved in week 1. I think that could go either way. So, those are my predictions. Hope you enjoyed them and have fun this weekend.